Hi and welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily,
the show that keeps you up to date with all the transfer news and the players rumoured and linked with Arsenal while I fill my pockets daily.
Good afternoon, good morning, and good evening, or good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are around the world. I hope we are all good today. Big up, AFC always, broski. If you're still in the house, big yourself up. Godfrey, my bro. Hope you're good today, man. Big up the legend views every time and the community. Dio, hope you're good today, my guy. Big up the South African gang in the building, Godfrey and Dio today. I'm blessed. Big up Dre, my guy. Big yourself up. Hope you're good today. As you can see, we are doing a news with views today, so we are going to cover the news. Obviously, we can get into your topics after that. We're probably just going to go for about an hour because the legend that is DJB is going live at 1:15. And obviously we're going to send you guys over there. What we are going to do as well, I got to apologize. I haven't been able to get in contact with Sky. So obviously if I can't confirm that she's going to be here, I hope everything's all right with her. But yeah, so we're going to have to rearrange that one. We did have an Under the Lens planned for 7 p.m. tonight. But yeah, we're probably going to have to rearrange that one. So I hope she's good. Don't worry, it will happen. Just in good time. The same for Ola from the Fight Week show. That will happen in good time. But we've also got another treat for you today. As long as everything goes well, we got the legend that is Kenny Ken. We're going to be on with him at 5:30 today. It's not under the lens because we've already done one of those. We're just going to be talking about Arsenal, talking about the season, what to expect, and I want to hear from him. You know what I mean? Because he's a very respectful guy, obviously legend of the Arsenal scene, and he don't always get to talk sometimes when I watch him on panels because there's sometimes bigger personalities and he don't like to cut in and things like that. So yeah, we're gonna get Kenny on. I'll see if I can involve anybody else once I get on the old WhatsApp. But as I said, man, hope we're doing well. Let's do a quick roll call. I don't expect it to be mad because I think the bro Shane is still on. So I know most of you are full up from your full Irish, and big up Shane every time. Big up Dio, Dre. Come on, man. Mally in the building, my bro. Hope you're well today, man. Gibbs White was held that gut, bro. I retweeted it. Sorry. People were putting up the pictures. Let's just, you know what? Let's get into it. I'm gonna finish the roll call in just a minute, but we will get into it. Let me just line up this. Then we'll finish the roll call and then we'll read out some news and then we'll get back into your comments. Big up Dre, man. Big up AFC always as well. So long as sunshine here on Sunday. Big up Dio. Yeah, no, she's gonna, like, you get me. I've reached out, like we've spoken. She says she was on it. Obviously, she gave me times when it's gonna be good for her. So I set everything up, and then I just wanted to kind of double confirm yesterday, and I ain't heard back. So obviously, you know, I told her to, because I was trying to confirm a time, whether it's 7 or 8. I know she's working as well, so do you know what I mean? I was trying to sort it out, but it will happen. It will happen at some point, my guy. I appreciate that, you know what I'm saying, and hope she's good and big her up. Make sure you're subscribing to her thing as well. Man United fan, but you know what I mean? We're gonna get this work, you know. In the words of Loaded Locks, if you know, then you know. Yeah, big up Mally every time. So subscribe to Mally as well, man. Like, he's doing his thing. It's a hard not life out here when you're trying to do content and everyone's doing content and you ain't got no cosign, and do you know what I'm saying? It's pretty difficult. So make sure you go over and support Mally, man. Get your link in the chat, bro. You know what I mean? Hit the like button and subscribe. Yeah, man, subscribe. Listen, like, we got all the way up to 2010 yesterday, and then I wake up today and we're at 2008. I don't know what it is with YouTube and like why you'd subscribe just to unsubscribe. Like, I don't know. I don't do that, innit? I'm probably subscribed to bare people. I don't even watch their videos, but I don't just unsubscribe. I don't know, man. It's a bit weird, isn't it? But it is what it is. Let's see if we can get a couple more subscribers today. The road to 3K is now on, people. Big Driller, Mohammed Cowie, is that how you say it? The boxer passed away today. Dwight Mohammed Cowie. Oh, listen, and it's never good to hear about anyone passing. Was he an old school boxer? Was he someone that was boxing like now? If it's someone that's boxing now, then they can't be too old. Do you know what I mean? So that's not good news, man. That is not good news. Big up, Big Driller. I don't think I've seen you around here before, man. Big yourself up. I'd appreciate a subscribe. Like the video. We are on Twitch as well, people. We are on Twitch. So if you are on Twitch or you got a little account, even if you don't use it, I definitely would appreciate a follow, gang. We are on there as well. So like the stream on Twitch, like the stream on YouTube, and big up your shoes and socks. Big up DG2, my bro. Sorry, I feel like I missed that. I hope you're good today, my guy. Big yourself up. Godfrey got a VG14 profile pic. Hey, listen, man. Listen, the dopamine's real, isn't it? Listen, don't get me wrong. Even I feel like I'm gonna buy a top, but I've explained why, yeah, with Gyökeres on it, right? In good time. But some people are going absolutely mad, innit? Like absolutely mad. And I'm just saying, just take a touch in it, because yes, I'm excited. He is the player that I want. I'm happy. I'm not gonna try and bring no downer on it. But all this, we're gonna win the league talk, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, let's not jump out the pram too soon. Big up Latvian Guna, my bro. Hope you are well. Make sure you're subscribing to him as well. The road to 1K is on. Jada, big up, lads. Big yourself up, my bro. Hope you're good today. The Forest owner apparently bombed the referee's bakery back in Greece, but got cleared of those charges. Mafia settings, bro. We're gonna get into that anyway, because I saw the little clip of Morgan Gibbs White, and he looked like he was under pressure, bro. That was some hostage settings, proof of life. You know, when I keep asking Jacko for proof of life or Bubbles, that's what I mean. I want to see them both on camera, even if it looks like a hostage situation. I need to know that Bubbles still lives in it. You know what I mean? So big up Godfrey, man. Big up Latvian. Wahaha in the building. Hope you're good today, my bro. I'm not buying a top until we win the league. That's fair play, man. That's fair play. Listen, I'm not gonna tell no one how to PTSD in it. That's all I'm saying. We all PTSD in different ways. With me, my bro, it's more like a personal protest, because I don't think I think the only Arsenal top I've had recently is like the '06 one. I don't think I bought one since then or around that time. So for me, it's like, I'm not gonna buy a top, excuse me, until I get a player that's worthy of the top. Obviously, we had like Aubameyang and other players, but I was obviously still just mad at the club. But now, like I said, this is the player that I wanted. I know for a fact, yeah, that if Leipzig weren't greedy, none of us would be buying Gyökeres tops. You know what I mean? What would they try and do to us? Sesko 20, Sesko 14? I don't know, but that would have been the case. I promise you that. So everyone's like, Berta's cooking, rah, 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 rah. And while I'll give him credit for certain things, I'm not going to tell you that he's cooking, bro, because we still got players that are walking out for free. We're still not selling the fringe players. Everyone was getting happy about this Jesus to Flamengo or whatever it was, Fluminense, whatever, some Brazilian team. I was like, yeah, just get him out of it. Just get the wages. I don't even care if there's a fee. But then Fabio is poo-pooed that today. But we are going to get into that, man. We are going to get into that. We just jumped up to 36, so I can only imagine that we have got a raid from the legend that is Shane. Big him up each and every time. We're going to win a trophy for sure, though. Now, listen. And have you even heard me saying, you got to win the league? You better win the champs. I don't think we can. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm saying, bro, you better take the domestic cup seriously, because I think that's the only thing we've got a chance of winning. I'm being deadly honest, innit? I'm not trying to poo-poo anything. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just giving you my opinion. You get me? And I've watched, 2 of the preseason games. It's preseason. I'm not looking too much into it. But like I said yesterday, I am looking to see if there's anything different. I am looking to see, if Mikel Arteta is going to change how he plays, because he normally does that every season. Some sort of tweak, right? But while gone this year, do you know what I'm saying? And to be honest, this was the year that we actually needed it, and he hasn't done it. So it's like, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to think. And we are going to get into it with the legend that is Kenny Ken at 5:30 this evening. So please make sure you will join me for that one. Which one you reckon, Dio? Big up, man. Listen, I want them to take the cup seriously. I want them to take them seriously. Good day to all the legends in the chat. Big up Wahaha, Latvian Guna. Big up Kwaja. Yep, Shane Raid. I appreciate that each and every time. Big up Shane each and every time, man. Big up Kwaja, Latvian Guna. Vigilante in the building. Big up. Raiders. Yeah, man. Big up, man. Kevon Douse, Shane Raid. Big up, man. Appreciate that, man. Big up everyone in the building. You know, if you could if you could subscribe, that would be amazing. We're not going to be, very, very long today, maybe an hour just after, because we are going to send you over to the legend that is DJ B. I think he goes live at 1:15, so maybe just after that, and then we are going to be back at 5:30. Like I said, with Kenny Ken, and I was one other person, but I'm waiting for them to confirm. Vincenzo, big yourself up, my bro. Hope you're good today. Big yourself up, man. Appreciate you being over here. Godfrey, of course. Kwaja, Tyne, where Derby coming up. Yeah, Sunderland, man. We're gonna get into all of that. RS in the building. Big up. Happy Isak Day. Laugh out loud. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I feel like Liverpool's gonna get him. And it's gonna be spooky season. It's gonna get dark really quick, guys. Like that. That's what I'm trying to say. We got one player, yeah. Let's be honest, and don't get me wrong. Zubimendi looks nice. He looks all right. You get me, but he don't look like Voldemort. I'm just gonna be honest, and we haven't seen him do too much yet in a preseason game. You get me? He was clipping and he got clipped because I was watching the Newcastle game. Loads of people are going mad. Zubimendi's better than Voldemort. All of this stuff. I'm saying, just take a touch. He might be in the future, but right now, take a touch. You've got to get used to this league, innit? And from AC Milan to Newcastle, there was a big difference in terms of the physicality. Like Newcastle, they were leaving some late feet in, you know what I'm saying? But that's how they play, innit? And at the end of the day, like, it's part of football, innit? So you can't shy away from the test. And I don't think Zubimendi shied away, not at all. I even think Moreno done quite well yesterday. You know what I mean? But like I said, come the second half, because I watched the highlights again, because everyone was going on about Max Dowman. Can everyone just calm down? Yes, the kid is very, very, very good, and he could be whatever he wants. You know what I mean? You can have whatever you like. He can do whatever, but let's just take a touch on that one as well, because it's mad, isn't it? Even when I done my match reaction, it is up. Please go and show that some love, like the shorts and the short form stuff. Please, guys, it really helps me out. Yeah. But I'm like, just please relax, because but still, I admit that he was the brightest spark of that game. And that's mad to say, innit? It's mad to say. Again, Arteta might get saved by a youngster this season, because that's all they're going to have to talk about, even if we don't win nothing. You saw last season, just coming second is good enough, bruv. Everyone was like, phew, we come second, like, you know what I mean? Because a few more weeks in the season, and it could have been a lot different. I digress. Bigger RSL though. Kwaja, big yourself up, man. Like I said, 11 likes so far. Keep smashing. Come on, man. There's 40 of you in the building now. Big up Shane each and every time. Let's see if we can at least get 30 likes. You know what I mean? As soon as I said that, 2 people have bounced. Like, big yourselves up though. Views, is this the best Arsenal transfer you've seen? No. Everyone's getting excited, bro, because we brought 6 players in, but people keep forgetting that at least 7 players have left already. The window will start getting better if I start seeing some more quality players coming in. I never asked for Norgard, and big him up. I hope he has a good career at Arsenal. I never asked for Madueke, but big him up. Hope he has a good career at Arsenal. I never asked for Kepa. The same, big him up. Hope he has a good career. Yeah, that's 3 I never asked for. I didn't even ask for Zubimendi. But okay, I'll give you that one. Like, but we're still, the jury's out a little bit on Zubimendi. So far, you told me to be excited and goosebumps, and there's only one player that's done that out of 6, and we've let 7 go. So if you're looking at the squad from last season, yeah, you let 7 go, you bring 6 in. I'm not great at maths, but that means that you're still -1 for the numbers last season. So I understand that Berta had a massive job to do, but it's not impossible, and you can box smart and you can box clever. We've seen Man City buy 11 players in 6 months, under 400 million as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Some of them have been very good. Some of them have been okay, little prospects, but it's all right. They were boxing smart. They were boxing clever. Do you know what I mean? Now that we've got Gyökeres in, like, this window's maybe, I don't know, a 5. I'm being deadly serious because Madueke don't excite me. And as much as I want him to do well because he's here now and he has to, um, that's not a steak. That's not a burger. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We wasted last summer trying to add to the squad. We only bought 2 players in and we loaned 2 players in. Yeah, we've made profit for 3 years in a row. How you're seeing Liverpool this summer is how we should have been. And it's not about just the number of players you buy. It's about the quality of players that you buy as well. They're going to sell Diaz. Look at the money that they're going to get for Diaz. We're going to get into the news, but look at the money that they're going to get for him. Like, why is everyone so competent? Do you think that we can get money like that? We can't sell our players like that. And I am jealous of Liverpool and Chelsea, just how they do business, because they can turn shit around. Even stuff that hasn't done well, they can still turn it around. Turn around kings. What are we out here doing? We can't even get 20 million for our players. Looks like Zinchenko's going to stay because we can't even sell him. Yeah? Looks like the whole Jesus stuff is rubbish as well because he's been injured. Who's going to want to buy him? Nobody. Like, Bert will be cooking if we can get rid of some of those players. Yeah, we got rid of Kai Havertz, things like that. I still think we need another striker, but he ain't going to do that. Cool. How about you go and get me a proper left winger then? And Eze. Yeah? To be honest with you guys, I'm not even joking. Everyone's like, oh, we can't do this. We can't do that. We should have been in for Rodrigo this season. Like, all out. All out. The same way Liverpool moving with Ekatike and Isak, we should have been like that for Rodrigo. What you want, 85? Here's 85. We should have been on that. We're not saying every summer. We're saying one fucking summer. Can anyone give me the year when Kroenke's put in 109 million? They can do that every season, by the way. But can anyone give me the year when they've done it? Bearing in mind that it's been nearly 2 decades that they've owned this club or they've been involved in this club. Oh, they've only had the sole right since 2019. I don't fucking give a shit. That's still over half a decade, not 1 year. They've probably taken more money out of the club than they've put in. And yes, Arteta spent a lot of money, but that isn't their money. I need to get that terribly clear as well. That isn't the Kroenke's money. That's the money that the club makes. And Arteta can spend 879 million or whatever. Like, don't tell me that we're broke. We're not. So the summer that Liverpool's having right now is what we should have been having. Bullying up the other Premiership teams. We'll take Wissa, thank you. Yeah, we'll take Kudus, we'll do this, we'll take Eze. That's what we should have been doing. And if there's someone else like Rodrigo or we're in for him. That should have been our window. Who's the club that finished second 3 years in a row? Is it us or Liverpool? So why is Liverpool moving like that? And we're not even second in higher spending in the summer. Like, we're like third or fourth or something. Chelsea, I swear, spent more money than us. And you know what? They sell more than us as well. Look at the money they're about to get for João Felix, bro. Look at the 75 million for Diaz. Nah, bro. Like, and everyone telling me Bert is cooking. Bert will be cooking when we start making sales. You know what I mean? When you start really making some hard things happen. Because Gyökeres, that shouldn't even have been hard, and we made a meal out of that. The guy's twerking for us, bro. He's probably got AFC tattooed on his ass. Like, that shouldn't even have been hard. Yeah, big up Vigilante, man. And put your link in there as well, my bro. Sub to Latvian Guna, Robert Prudence in the building, my bro. Nice to see you back here again, man. Appreciate that. And big up Shane for the raid. We are always grateful over here. Yeah, big up Shane for the raid. Godfrey just repeating what I said. Big Driller, he had a legendary fight with Evander Holyfield in the 1980s. And but okay. So he wasn't like a present boxer, but still RIP anyway, man. Like, we only get to do this one time, guys. We only get to do this one time. You know what I mean? So our little battles that we fight every day, that they're meaningless. We're all meaningless. Let me not try and put everyone down. Big up Gavin, man. Man said crackhead raid. Hey, big up Sean, man, over there. Big up Sean every time, man. Definitely appreciate it. And big up Gavin, my Irish brother. We definitely appreciate you over here, my bro. Big up Vigilante every time, man. Glad you can finally make the chat. Sub to Mali. Big up, man. Get your link in there as well, my bro. Paris, man, them in the building. Big yourself up, my bro. Was you in there yesterday? I don't know if you was, but biggest Hendo in the building, man. My Northwest brother. Big up, man. Roll calls going round. Godfrey. Hendo the legend, Vincenzo views. Are we in for Eze? Apparently it's all over the media that we're going to get into it, my bro. I'm just trying to do a roll call, and luckily you guys are putting in a lot of comments. Do you know, I hope we do, Dio. You know, for me to say that Arteta can stay without me cussing him out, we need to win a domestic double. That's what I'm asking for, because that's the only thing I believe that we can do, or at least win one of them. But I'm not saying that if he wins one cup, even the FA Cup, that he should stay, because that's not enough. Two FA Cups in 6 years, that is not enough. But I know the club is going to want him to stay, and I know most of the fan base is going to want him to stay. So if we do win a League Cup or a FA Cup, that probably will be enough. A lot of fans are saying he's got to win a major now. You let me know in the comments as well. Yeah, but I don't think we can. I don't think we've done enough to win the league. I don't think we've done enough to win the champs. I don't think we've done enough to catch City and Liverpool in terms of just the transfers and that. Like, maybe it will all turn out different on the field, and I hope I'm proved wrong. I hope I'm mudded. I hope I'm mudded. I hope I'm proven wrong. But I believe that Arsenal is probably going to be like either fighting it out with the Newcastles, the Chelseas, the whoever's, the Villas, or we're going to be the best of the rest, like in our own little lane in third, and then City and Liverpool will be. That's what I feel is going to happen, just based off of what I've been seeing. I hope I'm wrong, and we will get into this a lot more with Kenny Ken at 5:30. Binks in the building. I appreciate you. Big yourself up, Binks, man. Bigging up views and the chat. Ro, first time here views. Big up, fella. Big yourself up, my bro, man. Appreciate you, man. If you come over here from Shane, thank you ever so much, man. Big yourself up, my bro. Would definitely appreciate a sub and a like. It is free. We are on the road to 3K as we speak. Amazing stuff, man. Thank you for being over here, my guy. Big yourself up. Let me know who you support. Let me know what you feel, man. Ali as well. Big up, Young G. Big up to you, my guy, man. I'm starting to see you around there a lot. Big up, Ali, man. Big yourself up, my bro. Thank you for being there. Thank you for being there. And I just got to hold on for 1 minute. Just for 1 second, because we got you today, bro. We got you today, bro. Hold on.
What is this?
Maybach music.
Yeah.
I like this Maybach music.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't want to do the music in case we get a copyright, but we got you today, innit? You know what I mean? We got you today. Man like E. Ross in the building, you know, like that. Man holds his own introductions when he comes into the chat. So we got you today, bro. Big up, man. And big up Vigilante for that, because it was him that sent me. I fucked up the surprise, but it is what it is. Hit the likes and subscribe. Hey, E. Ross, come on. We got him in the building, bro. Big up Vigilante for that. 18 likes. Come on, let's try and get that to 30. We did have 40 odd, but we're down to 32. Let's try and get that to 30 people. Let's try and get that to 30. And if you could share the live out, it would help. We are over on Twitch as well. Big up the Twitch gang if anyone's watching over there. It's a bit of a ghost town, but we'll have a quick little look. E-Ross views. Yeah. No, I just did it. I only just saw him. I only just saw him, man. I only just saw him, man. So why is it showing me somebody else that's live? Sorry, I'm just having a quick little look on Twitch as well. We got one viewer over there. That might even be me as well. You know, like that. So make sure you go over there and subscribe, man. Make sure you go over there, follow. Just seeing if I could I don't even know how to share over there. I'm gonna have to talk to Everest and anyone that's over on Twitch. If you got a Twitch page, go and follow. Yeah, I'm gonna get into it, bro. Junior, big yourself up, my G. Hope you're well today. Yeah, Maybach, you know that already. We had to get it in. I'm all right. I'm feeling a bit better today. I was a bit like groggy yesterday because I drank the day before and I don't usually do alcohol. A gal said that Moreno was clinical. His finish was, but his performance, like, he done all right. But it weren't like, come on, man. You know, these guys love to hype it too much. They're already calling Max Downman Yamal and stuff like that. Like, just take a touch, people, innit? Calmer. Do you know what I mean? Like, relax, man. Yes, we're gonna get into that, man. Big up Vincenzo again. Eddie Howe done an amazing job. He really has. But they are thugs. You know what I mean? You saw Joe Linton like basically punching fucking Max Downman in the face. Like, that was quite funny on X yesterday. They're like, oh, he's abusing the child. Like, that was quite funny. They're really busy for Isak. We're gonna get into all of that. Obviously, I'm trying to do the roll call, but now we've got questions. Big up everyone, man. I really do appreciate you guys being here. The community settings is back. We will get into the comments. Let's get into it though, because we do want to get this segment out the way so that we can talk about your comments and hear what you guys have got to say. This is the football news inside Newport County. Who actually gives a rock? Sunderland agreed deal to sign Xhaka. So I did see this on X. I think it is a here we go. There isn't too much new news. There's just a lot of speculation and stuff going around today. But but I'll probably get into that once we go over to X. And as I usually tell you guys, when the paper and big up the Lionesses as well. I think they retained the Euros yesterday. I didn't watch it. Obviously, I'm not gonna lie. It's not like I hate women's football. I know it's gotten a lot better, but I've never really been a patron of it. So I'm not going to try and act different now. Just like when Arsenal won the champs, I ain't celebrating that. Like, yes, it's Arsenal technically, but come on, we ain't going to do that. That's embarrassing. Do you know what I'm saying? But big up the ladies, man. Big up Chloe Kelly. Big up all the Arsenal girls that was involved. I think we had like 6 ladies in the team in it. So big them up. You get me? We will big them up. I just want to see if there's any other news. Like I said, when you normally get paper talk early, it means that there's not much to go over. Like I said, Liverpool agree. They said 65.5 million is 75 million euros. Yeah. But even still, 65 million, 65.5 million. Ain't that what we paid for the donkey, bruv? And Liverpool's about to, you know what I'm saying? And would you say, guys, in the chat, even Liverpool fans, and I'm not even trying to mock, would you say that he's been a success? Did you think that you'd be able to, I don't know how much you paid for him, but did you think that you'd be able to get a fee like that? Bayern Munich. And big up Zir. Zir Talks. If you don't subscribe to him, go and show him some love. He's a Munich fan. He's not too happy with this. He's not too happy with this transfer. So I don't think we've had any Munich fans in my chat. But Liverpool fans, you know, talk to me, man. Did you think you was going to get this money? Would you class Diaz as a success at Liverpool? He had 2 years remaining on his contract, so it's not like it was like a 1 year remaining thing. So that might be a big reason for it. He obviously let the club know that he wanted to try something new, because they were saying that they're open to letting him go, but they, you know, they did offer him a new contract as well. They gave him the choice to stay. But yeah, now they're obviously going for Isak. I can't be bothered to read the whole thing. But yeah, it's a here we go, man. So Diaz will be playing for Munich next season. We're not deluded. How addresses need for signings amid Isak saga. No point getting into that right now. I'm pretty sure I'll see a lot of that on X. Downman 15 stills to show. Yeah, no, bro, that 30-minute cameo, that was a clinic, bro. That was a clinic. They just couldn't stop him in it. Man was trying to grab him, punch him, kick him. Do you know what I'm saying? So we know we got one on our hands there, but let's just, like I said, let's just take a touch. Let's just relax. Let's not put too much pressure on him. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure he'll get some minutes, because Arteta's a narcissist. He'll want to get him on in the Premier League. Oh, another young player, 15 years old that I brought on. You know what I mean? Max Dalman will probably do some good things as well, and then Mikel Arteta will just refuse to bring him back on again. We've seen it before, i.e. Ethan Nwaneri. Anyway, Al Nassr agree 43.7 million deal for I'm sick of this club as well, bro. The turnover kings. Like, you just got to say it. You just got to say it how it is. The turnover kings. In more recent times, they've won everything in football. So you could say that they're more successful than us. Obviously, you know, in all time, no, they ain't, not yet, but they're getting very close. But the one thing you have to say that they're way better than Arsenal at is buying and selling players. 110%. The turnover kings, that's what I now call them, big bros. And this is what Berta and Kroenkes and Arteta, this is what they're allowing. Yeah, to us to get little broed by Chelsea. And look at this as well. So we've got another Jokovic situation. Furious Wissa still hopeful of Newcastle transfer. Fuck's sake, man. Why is Arsenal not in for him? He had an agreement or something that it could be like 26 or something like around 30 minutes. Why the fuck are we not in for him? Like, we don't need a left winger. Why? Because of Madueke. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, he's only going to be a backup for Saka. You don't spend upwards of 50 million plus for a backup. You do it for competition, still sharp and still, but is Madueke going to be competition for Saka? Not in Arteta's eyes. So that ain't going to happen. Why are we not in for Wissa? 28 years old, win now, scored nearly 20 goals in the Prem from the wing. Like, left wing, like, oh, I don't understand Arsenal, man. And people say, are we cooking? Is this the best window ever? It's not. Because I'm only excited about Gyökeres. That's 6 players through the door, and only one of them's a burger. You know what I mean? You got Zubimendi, maybe, I don't know, maybe he's like chicken wings or something. Do you get it? Maybe he could, you know, get promoted to a main. We'll have to wait and see, but we don't know yet. Do you know what I mean? So, and you got to look at it like that, guys. You've got to look at it like that. And the fact that people keep forgetting we have let 7 players go. So bringing in 6, we're not even anymore. We're -1. people just let that one go over their head as well. It's crazy. What did we learn from Arsenal's win over Newcastle? Well, we're not like one of those, but what did 5 things we learned? Like, who cares? Rashford substituted 32 minutes into Barca debut. Fucking hell. Did he start or did he come on and then get subbed up? That's crazy. Let me just quickly have a look at this, man. Did he do well, guys? Did he do? I was seeing on X that he's already a victim of racism. Listen, I'm telling you, man, I like Spain, but let's not act like it's not rife over there, because it is. Even me, my dad's Italian Irish, yeah. You get me? And from Sicily and all that. And even I've been told, like, bro, but I'll probably be all right because I'm yellow in it. But yeah, and there's bare black people in Italy, but it's still a bit, you know what I mean? I'm just saying. Made his debut during the 3-1 win against Vissel Kobe, but was substituted after just 30 minutes. That is peak. He replaced Rafinha at halftime before 17-year-old Pedro. That is peak. So he come on as a sub and then got taken off. Rashford in Barcelona video, Sky Sports News said, good performance, good to play in front of the fans, good for fitness. So I'm looking forward to the next game. Hey, I don't know about that, man. That seems like a bit of a boy off, innit? And obviously, a lot of the news was that Barcelona was actually in for Luis Diaz. They really wanted Luis Diaz a little bit more. Why I've taken that off the screen, I really don't know. So my apologies. We're not done with that just yet. Yeah, man. I mean, let me know your thoughts on some of this news, man. Like I said, I don't know how Rashford played. I didn't, I wasn't even aware he was about to make his debut, but I did see that he was the victim of some racism on X. Football latest news on gossip. I think we've done that already. Let's quickly go back. So there isn't really nothing new. We'll quickly do paper talk, then we'll go on to X, and then we'll round out. So get your comments in, whatever you kind of want to speak about. Newcastle expecting transfer bid from Liverpool. Of course, we're all waiting for that. I'm not going to be doing a video every 5 minutes every time. It's not my team, innit? It's not my player. It is exciting and it is scary at the same time. I am jealous, but you know what I mean? I just can't be bothered. You know what I mean? Yeah, they're expecting to receive a formal bid for Isak this week. Excuse me. And also, Fabrizio was saying that this week is going to get mad again for the striker. So obviously he's alluding to Isak and probably Sesko and madness going on, guys. Let's have a quick little look. Man United are aiming to gazump Brentford in a race for Mets wonder kid Idrissa Gueye after being left furious by the Bees. England squad are in for a bumper 50 million payday after retaining. Go on, the women. Millwall are in talks with Luton. Jesus Christ, man. So we're struggling. It's a struggling news day today. Aston Villa are set to rival AC Milan, and Newcastle for England striker Dominic Calvert-Lewin, who is a free agent after leaving Everton. Listen, you have to box smart. Now that we got fucking Gyökeres, how about you bring in someone who actually identifies as the striker instead of putting CDMs up front for us? Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, not as the main don, but as someone to just sit on the bench and come on to change the game or a little option. Same for Jonathan David. Like, there's players out there, guys. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, though, you get me? Imagine him as the main guy at United. Main guy anywhere's peak. Backup guy, not too bad. West Ham are keeping tabs on Sheffield United's English goalkeeper Michael Cooper. Ecuador winger Jeremy Sarmiento is ready to leave Brighton this summer. Fair play. Athletic, that's a gal's Bible. And there's nothing really too tough going on there. So we'll stop sharing that. And we will share X quickly. Keep smashing the likes. If you are here, then don't go anywhere. You know what I mean? Don't be pagan. Smash the likes, guys. You know what I mean? If you are new, please sub. We lost 2 this morning, so we wouldn't mind getting those guys back. Like I said, the X thing shouldn't take too long because I don't go all over X. You know, I tend to just stick with the tier 1s, or usually just Fabrizio, because we know that he's content farming, so he's always going to be putting something out there. 50 million for Felix, which means you're making profit of 40 for Vega, also going to Al Nassr. That's Yasser, you know, the Chelsea agent. Big up Yasser each and every time. These managers taking the piss, though. You know what I mean? That's what it is. The turnover kings. I've been telling you lot. But let's get into Fabrizio and see what's happened in the latest hours. You know, the days and the hours. It's all about Hato and Simmons today, though. Of course, Chelsea have now made an official club-to-club bid with Hato. I mean, talk to me, Arsenal fans, because we was linked with this guy and I actually wanted him because I still think that we need a left back. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, we got Mosquera, but he's a centre back. Whether he plays at the right or the left, he's a centre back. I think he can play right back, but he's not a left back. Do you know what I mean? Miles Lewis Skelly, he's not a left back either. Even though he does well there, he ain't. And I feel like he might get caught out this season a few times. Do you know what I mean? Calafiori is made of smash. Yeah, instant mashed potato. That's what he's made of. So, you know, he ain't going to last. He's already injured. Literally Bambi on ice. Do you know what I'm saying? Literally, I didn't even know what happened to him. But the moment I see him on the floor, I'm just like, here we go. So concerned about that bun in his hair. You know what I mean? But he's literally made out of matchsticks, guys. But anyway, I digress. And this is why I was saying, why don't we get Hater? And I'm like, oh, they want 40 to 50. You know what I mean? And we can go and get Mosquera for under 20. And we're not even talking euros. We're talking British million. You know what I mean? Great British pounds. Under 20 million. That's why we went and got Mosquera. But we could have done with Hater. Hato understood to be keen on the move and already prepared to accept personal terms. I don't know why we dilly-dallied. Even Xavi Simmons. Obviously, I'd rather Eze than Xavi Simmons, but I'm just saying, when these players are there, market opportunities, they just better go and get Eze. But anyway, here we go. Is it? Oh, hold on. More on Granit Xhaka and Sunderland exclusive story. He'll fly for medical booked on Tuesday. Already got the green light from Bayern. Xhaka will sign at Sunderland until June 2028 on Tuesday. Couple of years. Obviously, he's a bit older now. Let me know what you think of that, guys. I mean, what would you have done? Come to play for relegation for the Sunderland or play under Eric Ten Hag? Because it's not an easy decision, let's be honest. But there's the here we go for Xhaka. Jan Bednarek completed his medical and signs contract until June 2029 at Porto today. So Porto's made a signing. We spoke about Adam Asnu yesterday, and I think, or not even, or the day before, undergoing the final part of his medical at Everton. And there was also a link with Malik Fofana as well. So I'll be interested to see what happens with that. And look, here you go for people asking about Gabriel James. No ongoing talks between Flamengo and Arsenal for Gabriel James, despite reports. Yeah, so don't let everyone giving Bert a credit and calling them Godfuck, bro. Maybe you get some credit after you get rid of this injury-plagued player. Or how about you say to Arteta, we've just wasted best part of 40 million on the left back / centre back and he can't stay fit. How about we get rid of him? Why don't we go for Hato? Can play left centre back, can play left back. Like, come on. Why weren't we in for Tariq Mitchell? Like, there's options there. And I'm just the guy who chats shit on YouTube. Like, these guys get paid hundreds of thousands a week. Like, I don't understand it. But anyway, Chelsea maintained total confidence to sign both Yoro Hato and Xavi Simmons. You know, on top of Gittins, on top of Pedro, on top of Delap. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, their transfer window has been very, very competent. Would you not be excited with that transfer window, Arsenal fans? But we're getting excited because we got this man, but it's only him alone. If we get Eze, yes, it's a step in the right direction, but it still ain't enough, just those two and Zubimendi. So no, it's not the best window I've seen at Arsenal. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm being a bit of a killjoy on that one. I'm very happy that we got Gyökeres. Very happy. I think I was one of the only happy Arsenal fans online. Well, not, I'm saying from this side of the fence anyway. You know, so I don't know, man. I don't get it. Chelsea again talking about Hato. Al Nassr and Chelsea have agreed all documents, so they come and hijacked Benfica. And João Felix will now. Why would you? I mean, obviously they're probably offering him the bag, innit, wages wise, just to go and play with Ronaldo. But the league's dead, innit? I'd rather play in the Portuguese league. I don't know about you guys. Let me know in the comments. We know about Luis Diaz again. And Chiesa, even after Luis Diaz sell, Federico Chiesa plans, of course, because he wants to play more, because it's a World Cup year. So they've only had this guy since last year and he's off already. But what do Arsenal know about that kind of turnaround? Oh, no, because now you're family and now we got to help you with your pension and now we've got to look after your grand. Like, this club, man. James Trafford set for main part of medical today. So, you know, Man City again, that's their 11th player. Brian Zaragoza signs his contract at Celta Vigo today on loan with obligation to buy. So you know, everyone's doing stuff. There's players out there, man. Junior Dina Ebime or Ebimbe can leave Eintracht Frankfurt in the upcoming weeks with movement anticipated. The midfielder has signed with Goal International as new agency. Okay, with that guy Pini. Fenerbahce are at final stages of Milan Skriniar. I can never say these names, Dill. Okay, don't even know who that is. Let's be honest. And then we're going back on the Ajax stuff. Mike Penders will travel to Austria to sign a Strasbourg player on loan. Al Nassr news, not even players. So we're kind of going over the same news. As I said, Liverpool are preparing to bid this week. We knew that already. Anyone could have told you that. You don't need to be Mystic Meg for that. And we're going over the same news, gang. I mean, it was reported yesterday that William Saliba made a little comment about, you know, hopefully soon and God is great or something when talking about signing a new contract at Arsenal. So that might be something that happens soon. Again, you know, we can give Berta a little bit of credit, but Real Madrid were never coming in for him this summer. Do you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it is what it is. Great. But I'm going to give you credit. Like I said, when you get rid of James, yeah, you know, when you get rid of Trossard, and we actually get money for them. When you get rid of Reece Nelson for money, you know what I mean? Like, maybe I'll give you some credit for that, Fabi Vieira, Sammy Lokonga. But even still, once we get rid of all those players, we're going to be in the double digits of players that we've gotten rid of, guys. People don't realize that. Everyone saying, you asked for depth. Now we've got it. We ain't got depth. There's maybe one or two players that Arteta trusts a little bit more to play because they're shiny new signings. But that's your fault anyway, because the players that were there before is your squad. You can't say he's still building the squad after 6 years. You just can't do it. Benjamin Sesko, obviously, you know, we've already heard this, that Newcastle United are going to pressure him because they've already offered up their package or explained it or presented it, however you want to say. Have a quick little look at Ben Jacobs, see if there's anything new there. Excuse me. Nope, just going over the Brentford considered the door shut, but Wissa still holding out of hope for a resolution and will not train. Newcastle's latest offer was 30 million plus 5 and again was rejected. What I'm trying to say is if my man starts going on strike and all that as well, why is Arsenal not in for this done? Leeds United confirmed Brazilian goalkeeper Lucas Perry has joined from Lyon, so Leeds are getting some players in. Nottingham Forest are trying to persuade Morgan Gibbs White to stay. Yeah, we saw. Yeah, this is what we was talking about, bro. Look at this, yeah. And then you've got the knife behind his back. Where's the other picture? I think I put it on mine. So Vancouver Whitecaps are in talk with Thomas Muller, so he's still looking to play. Big up him. Big up Ben Jacobs. Couple of new stories there. Going over the Felix stuff, Diaz stuff. Let me just go to where's my profile? Where is this stuff for the Gibbs White stuff? Hold on. That was the letter that Martin Odegaard wrote. You know, these guys just signed the letter, bro. Yeah, look at the picture. Oh, my days. This Marinakis guy is moving like Escobar, bruv. Narcos business, bruv. You know, Morgan Gibbs White, he actually looked like he was being held hostage. Let's not have it any other way, innit? Yeah, and Chelsea fans, look at this. Cole Palmer. Yeah, so you want to mind out for the Drake curse, Chelsea fans, because he's trying to feature with Central and Drake, and we know what happens to anyone who features with Drake. Yeah, Lewis Skelly getting to me is yeah after that video. Ooh, so that's lovely to see. And then look at this. I thought this was funny as well. Yeah, Zubimendi just drowned because that's how it is. There ain't no excitement, and there might have been a little bit more excitement if you didn't fucking dilute the shit out of the Zubimendi transfer, but you did. And if you didn't start the season or even just get players like Madueke, you know what I mean, at all. Norgard, I mean, I'm not too fussed about that, but it ain't goosebumps. If you would have got someone like Norgard towards the end of the window, a little safety thing, cool. But never in any multiverse would Madueke have been on my shopping list. I'm just saying. Obviously, we've reposted a couple of things that we were doing to annoy the United fans. You know, him in the United top. Big up his agent, João Felix news. Where was the stuff? I don't even know. And I know we've got the whole Saliba and Kai Havertz stuff. I don't know what's going on with these two. These men are just touching each other up. Yeah, little play fights and that. I did find it funny, but that other video of Gabriel and that, like kissing man's ear and that's a bit fruity. But these men are on that. Obviously, we got all of the Yoko. This is what I wanted to show as well. Yeah, transfer spending in summer. 2025, Liverpool 295.5, Chelsea 218, Man United 140.5. So even with just 2 players, they've still spent more than us this summer, and their players are more exciting than our and Mbeumo and Cunha. You get me? For me, you've got 2 good. That they were both on my list. You understand what I'm saying? So for me, they've got 2 and we've got 1 so far. You get me? Eze, then it's 2-2. But as of right now, we've got 1. And when we're like 1, 2, we're like 4th. That we should have been top of this list this summer. This is my point. 3rd 3 times in a row. You've taken risks on not buying players. You've taken risks on not spending any money. Even though our players were dropping like flies, you was doing that. So this is the type of summer we should have been having this year. I'm not saying every year, but 1 year, this year. It should have been the last summer, to be fair, because that was 3rd time lucky and you still didn't do it. You turned up. It was Stevie Wonder. It was Ray Charles. You was acting deaf as well. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you didn't want to spend nothing. So that should have been ours. And people are saying that Bert is cooking. Man City are under us as well in terms of the spending. But like I said, that 128 is on the 200 and whatever they spent in January, or just under 200. Do you understand what I'm saying? And they've got 11 players. So you can box smart. Turkey, fucking Rangers. You understand what I'm saying? 8 Nori. Like, they've done well. They've done well, bro. More exciting players than what we've got so far, bro. Players that are going to come in and improve their first team and their whole squad. All we're doing is getting gap fillers. We shouldn't be doing that after all this time, guys. And that is the main point. We shouldn't be doing that after all this time. We should have been having Liverpool. Who won the league, bruv? Liverpool. Would you have thought they would have? No, but they want to continue. They want to move from a place of strength. How many times have I said that on this channel? That should have been our window. And all the way down here, Newcastle, I'm sorry, man. Big up Specs, man. You guys need to feel ashamed, innit? Because you man are meant to be out of this PSR thing this year. Let me just be honest. You get me? Then we're hearing Fulham in advanced talks up to sign Nelson. Bro, Berta, if you're cooking, we're going to get some money for him, or there's going to be compensation if they don't buy him. Yeah? Now, yeah? About cooking, bro. What are we cooking? Big up Mike's as well. If you didn't know that, he battle raps as well. Yeah, welcome to the Arsenal. And I think, you get me, there's not too much news. There's a bit of a slow news day today. Yeah? Big up each and every one in the building. Let me try and go catch up with the comments now. Big up Hendo, I can see you. Big up, man. You know what I mean? So, like, it's a slow news day, but let me know what you think, guys. Because these guys...
Window is currently a 6 out of 10 for Arsenal. We've signed 4 players that probably aren't going to start, but are good squad options in Kepa, Mosquera, Norgard and Madueke. And we signed 2 players that probably will break straight into the starting 11 in Zubimendi and Gyökeres. Now, I think every Arsenal fan is aligned here when we say there are 2 more players needed. And I think everyone's aligned on the 2 players. One is Eze. Of course, he can play in the 10, he can play on the left, Premier League proven. Just a quality player. And Rodrigo. That's the dream. Look, Arteta, Berta, the Kroenkes, whoever's there making the decisions at Arsenal, you've done great so far. You really have.
Do you agree with that? 6 out of 10. They've done great so far. I don't... Just adding numbers isn't great. And Arteta's coming out in his presser talking about how quickly we've moved in that. Like, we've been moving like molasses, bro. Drag the whole Gyökeres thing. Like, look how quick we moved from Madueke, though. Talking about how quick we've moved. I don't believe it is. And I don't believe we are cooking. I'm just saying. Yeah. So at least I know where I am in the chat. Big up Eros every time. No, we did get the Maybach music. We did. I believe that we are in for Eze, but Arsenal are trying to spin this whole, we need to sell players first, which is a whole load of rubbish. You'd like to sell players first, you know, because we do try and work within a, you know, self-sustaining and all that bollocks, but we don't have to. We make too much money, and these men want to keep making money. These men are getting all their bonuses every month, every year. Marketing is a dream. PR is a dream. We don't even have to do too much. We can just get in more hot points, more whirlpools, more. But we just get more fridges in, and the Arsenal fans are happy. They'll always make an excuse for us because they want to be on the Christmas list. It's mad, isn't it? like I said, big up Junior, man. Godfrey, I see you, Quaja. I think I read that one. I think I read this one from Dio. Yes. Not yet. Just got back on yesterday, late evening. Was at the beach with my wife. Hope you enjoyed, my bro. You know what I mean? Sometimes, you know what I mean? Yeah. My missus hates me now. You know, like that. You know what I mean? She's going on her own holidays and shit. It's mad. After 17 years, guys, you know, like that. We might even be like, meh, meh. It might even be that, but we're always gonna have a good relationship for the kids, and that's what I will say to people. Do you get it? But I hope you had a great time, bro, and I hope you were safe, and you must be. You come back safe. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, big up Vincenzo, big up DG, man, big up every time, my bro, every time, man. Man said, now get us Eze, yeah, Rafa Leao and Sanchez. Sanchez, I'll definitely take right now. Yeah, I'd even get rid of Moreno after one season, but he wasn't too bad. I'll get rid of Kai Havertz. I honestly believe, yeah, that Moreno's got more of a place in this team than Kai Havertz. He can do the little job in midfield. I'm not going to say a job like great job because I don't think he's great in midfield, but he looked a little bit better when I watched him against Newcastle. And we know that he can do a little job up front if he has to get called up there. There's more of a place for him than there is for Havertz, in my opinion. I'll be trying to get rid of him. Yeah, Bert will be cooking if we can get rid of some of those guys. But yes, definitely get me Eze. You know what I mean? Sanchez as well. Bro, I like Rafa. Bro, you know what I mean? I like Rafa Leao. So, like I said, he's a little bit 50-50, but I take him more than I take Nico Williams, for instance. Wouldn't you much rather take a punt on Rafa Leao than Madueke? Especially when we've just got licked with the English tax as well. And we just overpaying and that. Big up Junior, as I said, each and every time. Big up the bro Vigilante, man. Big up, man. Apparently, Saliba is gonna sign his new contract. Yes, I did. Well, not cover it, but I did obviously inform you guys that was the quotes. I still don't get why we signed Norgard because we already have 3 CDMs. Madueke still undecided. Happy with the rest of the signings so far. Not happy with Kepa. But I have given Kepa praise. I gave him praise in the Newcastle game, and I gave him praise for the penalty shootout. Do you know what I mean? I weren't happy with that. To be honest, I would have taken a risk on, just promoted Hine and Setford. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I would have done. But whatever. Not happy with Madueke, but I ain't gonna personally attack him. Not happy with the Norgard. I don't really see the point, but whatever. Do you know what I mean? So it's like Zubamendi, I can say, all right, kind of happy, but now that we've lost Voldemort, we are weaker in midfield. But cool. And then the only one that made any kind of goosebumps is Gyökeres, bro. Out of 6 players. And like I said, we've let 7 go. People keep forgetting that. So when you're talking about depth, like I said, maybe if you just look at it, whereas the players that he's going to trust more to come on and play. But like I said, you still don't get Bly for that, because the players that you didn't trust to come on and play before, they're players that you accumulated, big man. If Liverpool sign Isak, we're in big, bro. The whole league's in big trouble. The world's in trouble, bro. Ekatike and Isak. I can only dream of a window like that on top of Kirkes, Frimpong, and Wirtz. Like, are you fucking kidding me, bro? Are we being for real? Yeah, hold up. Give me 1 sec. Are we being for real? That's the type of window I can only dream of. That's what dreams are made of. And Liverpool don't do that shit all the time. But when Liverpool are ready to spend, all right, just close the door. When they are ready to spend, they spend. When Arsenal tell us we're going to spend goosebumps, it's hives. They spend on absolute rubbish. Most of the money we've spent has been rubbish, guys. Let's be honest. You can't lie about it. You can't. You understand what I'm saying? You're coping. Yeah. We saw a clip of Igal on Shane, and he's talking, giving himself the excuse. I'm trying to convince myself. That's how bad it is. That's how bad it is. Big up Junior though every time, bro. They always do. They always do. At Anfield, it's gonna be mad. It's gonna be mad. Excuse me. Liverpool and Chelsea know how to sell players. They do. They do. No matter what you want to say about them, no matter what you might think, no matter how much you hate them, they do good business, and we don't. And I wish that I was hoping that would change with Bert. Maybe that will change down the line, but I don't buy into this. Oh, we're not going to see the best of Bert for the next year and a half. I don't buy into that, because competency starts from day one. I'm not asking for miracles. I'm asking for competency. There's a whole difference. That's all I'm saying. Bro, with Arsenal and work, I need to get a few days off. No phone recharge. Yeah, man, course, man. Come on, bro. Everyone needs to relax every now and again. The summer transfer window is still a 5 for me. Sorry, it's not good. I'm just being honest. Just take off your strippiness and but just because we got loads of numbers, what does that mean? We need the quality. I wouldn't have cared if we only brought in 4 players, but they were 4 bangers, each and every one of them. Gyökeres, Rodrigo, Eze, fucking Kudus or something, or Whistle. You understand what I'm saying? Something. Yeah? Or even Hato, because I think he's a quality player. And we didn't. We brought in 6, and we've got 1 guy. We've got our gunman was the last player that we brought in so far. He should have been the first. That don't matter. It does matter. We could have seen him play already. You understand what I mean? He needs to get up to speed as soon as possible, because there ain't going to be no settling, because the calculated risk. You're 27. That's why we've taken it. You're expected to score goals. So we need to make that as easy as possible for him. And you're dilly-dallying on the transfer when he's bending over backwards to come in. Like, come on, man. Big up DG. If Jesus leaves on a loan, obligation to buy, we should. Yeah, you were saying that, bro. Even Vlahovic, bro. Not for the main don, but you want to come in as a guy off the bench, no problem whatsoever. Because you're going to be better than fucking Havertz or Moreno. Tell me what Havertz did. He done 2 things in that Newcastle game. He crossed the ball in for the own goal. And to be honest, I'm not even going to take nothing away from the cross. It was a dangerous cross into a dangerous area. Obviously, it weren't ever going to get to Saka, but the defender never knew that. Yeah, and then you done your little back heel for the assist for Moreno. Other than that, you were just doing your normal breakdance routine. Get the broom, like you're on the floor, you're going mad. Yeah. Let's talk about that. We need to sell players. We do, but 7 players have already left the club, and we've got no money for them. Tomiyasu, because we don't know who he is. Butler Oyedeji barely got a kick, left for a free. Neto, the goalkeeper, and Sterling, Meg the Sterling, they're loans, but they left. Obviously, we're not going to get no money for them. They're gone. 4. Scotland's left back, Kieran Tierney. Sorry. No reason for him to go, but that's 5. Voldemort. We know why he's had to go, but that's 6. And that's and on the footballing side, we're losing a lot with that one. Yeah. And then who else has gone? Jorginho. 7 players. 7 players. And a lot of those players would feature in the first team at some point or be on the bench taking up spaces, right? So 7's gone and 6 has come in. I'm not good at maths. I just told you that. But do the maths, innit? And yes, we say we need to sell players. We don't need to. We'd like to, because Arsenal want to move like Scrooge and don't want to spend no money. But that's the only reason. We don't need to. 7 players have already left. A lot of money's come off the wages. Tomiyasu, 100 bags plus. Voldemort, 250,000 or 200 bags, whatever. Do you understand what I'm saying? Kieran Tierney was probably on something decent. Jorginho, Meg the Sterling. All of these guys, the wages are gone as well. So I don't want to hear about none of that. We don't need to sell anybody. We just like to, because we're a tin pot, no ambition, greedy ass club. Apparently Trossard and Shitchenko are staying. That's what I'm trying to say. Who's going in for them? That's what I'm saying. Play Trossard and play Zinchenko and put them in the shop window to sell them, bro. Go and get someone else. If they're staying, it's like we're shutting up shop. You're not going to go and get another left winger when we need a competent left winger. That's what I'm saying. We'd be cooking if we'd actually done good business, got rid of those players and actually brought in players to take their spot realistically. Not Madueke, bro. Like, what the fuck is that? Liverpool sold players and are getting their replacements. They have the winning mentality always. Well, they definitely got it a lot more than we have, Kwaja. Big yourself up. We have a losing mentality. We are weak. Big up Vigilante, man. Yeah. I think I read that one. Yeah, I read that one as well. Zubomendi and Rice should play double pivot because Zubomendi is struggling to play the 6 by himself. He cannot cope with the pressure. Bro, everyone keeps saying how good he is. He had a 50-50 game against Newcastle for me. He is going to struggle against these big boys that are going to come and pause, pressure you and put you on your ass and clip you, and you know what I mean. It's not going to be easy, but we are going to have to wait and see. 4-2. I've been saying this anyway. Double pivot. I've been saying it from last season before Zubimendi, even just with Partey and Rice, they should be in a double pivot and Odegaard just in front of them. But no one listens to me. Big up Gavin, my bro. We're paying for stadiums in America. That's what I'm saying. That's all we're doing, bro. That's all we're doing. And when they were first at the club, they were taking money out to pay their insurance and to pay for their ranch and all that. That's what Arsenal are good for. Can someone even tell me if we're on their LinkedIn still? Or not even still, because we was never on there to begin with. Are we on there yet? Words are important. Big up Gavin. Yeah, please, man. Let me try and get to 30 today. We're not even asking for too much. You don't look like this one's going to be a goer. And we ain't talking about India. But we are going to send you over to DJB in just a moment. Kwaja, we've had a losing mentality since Wenger. Top 4 is a trophy. Yeah, Wenger started that, bro. He done a lot of good things, but he done a lot of bad things. He maybe even at certain times protecting the fans from the club, knowing that the club's just going greedy. All of the shareholders selling their shit up and everyone's just trying to make a buck, all that kind of stuff. But it don't matter. If you're enabling someone else to abuse something and you're just kind of protecting that person from the information, you understand? I don't know. It's not all the way good. It's not all the way clean. Zubimendi struggled against Tonali. I have a strange feeling that Zubimendi will get bullied by Cunha and then, bro, I'm just saying, innit? When we go and play United at OT on August the 17th, just because we got Gyökeres, don't think it's going to be easy. Man United have a way of dragging everyone down to their level, and we never raise our game for United anyway. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to be mad. I hope he scores, though. This could happen. It could. Big up Vincenzo every time, man. DG, Liverpool can make big sales because their players aren't on big wages. So Edu's fault. It's not just that as well, yeah. But sometimes players have to. If you want to move, if you know you're not playing and it's World Cup year, someone's gonna have to take a compensate. And even if you can't, and we can just never get no one to buy them, well then guess what? How about you just buy them out of their contract like we did with Tomiyasu? At this point, I don't care. We've made so many bad business decisions. Don't try and tell me about making good ones now. Because now we've got an infection. And if we're going to save our arm and the rest of the body, we've got to cut off the hand. That's where I'm at with it. We waste money every year anyway. We just done it again with Madueke. I don't think he's worth that money. So, not even the wages, my guy. And like I said, 7 players have left. And they weren't all youngsters. So a lot of that wage bill, yeah, we just got hundreds of thousands back in wages. So people just got to take everything in. I'm not saying Berta's totally shit, but to say that he's cooking, I don't think we're there yet. Big up, man. The Tri-Identity Cup as well. Yeah, look at this, bro. For me, Berta is off fraud watch if he gets 29 out the door. If he can do that, great. You get me? Because he ain't as badly injured like he's been playing. Obviously, he got injured last season, but Gabriel Jesus, he's been plagued with injuries. I think he's the first 6 months at Arsenal was his best, and then it's all been a bit downhill. Do you know what I mean? So if he can get rid of Havertz or James, even on loan, then I might start giving you a bit more credit. But as of now, and that will be the 8th and then the 9th player gone, and we're not going to try and go and get some loans in. Some elder guys of 28, 27 with some experience or something. Like box smart. Like, there's plenty of solutions. There's plenty of things that you can do in it. I think this has been our best window in Prem era. Our windows are generally low activity, just because there's things that, like I keep saying, Dio, the quality of the players is not good. It's not. I'm sorry. There's only 1, possibly 2 so far. Madueke, you can't. I don't think he's better than Martinelli at this point. Now he could go on to be, but it's all hindsight, innit? As of right now, that's not competent for me. I understand we don't usually get loads of bodies in, but we don't usually let 7 players go either, maybe even more. And we need to come out of what we usually do and what we're used to, because then how are we ever going to progress in life? If you're used to sitting on your ass in your house all day, how are you ever going to get out and enjoy life or go on holiday? Or you understand what I'm saying? It makes no sense. That is a lazy argument for me. I'm not saying that you said it, dear, either. I'm just saying, when people say that's how we are, but we don't usually win and I don't care. It's lazy. Change it. Yeah? I'm not happy to just get along. That's the problem. That is the problem. Okay, I'll leave you lot to talk. We should have got Cunha instead of shit, man. Facts, bro. In Mbeumo as well. Where was he going to play because of Saka? I don't want to hear all of that. still sharp and still. Saka's been looking a little bit better in the last couple of games, but you still don't look like the player you was, bro. There's still going to be injuries, fitness issues and injuries, and we need to minute manage as well. So we need the drop off to be non-existent, bro. And they're just not doing it, right? Everyone, near enough half the people has bounced now. So let me just big up everyone in the chat. Oh, okay. Well, you weren't making a lot of comments then, because if it takes me so long, just put more comments in, and I probably will get it or will see it. You know what I'm like getting to the comments. But big yourself up though, bro. Big up Darren. Big yourself out each and every time. Cheers. Other mods could have dropped my link. But yeah, they could have. They could have. You know what I mean? But I don't know if they are going to win it. I'm just telling you to drop it. You know what I mean? You're a mod. Just drop your link, bro. Don't have to feel a way about it. But yeah, drop the links, mods. Do what you need to do. I don't think Madueke going to be as bad as people are projected. Not saying I'm consigning the signing, but Madueke at least has some ability on the ball. 52 million, though, my bro. If you're talking to me about 10 million, 12 to 15 at tops, then maybe I would have said it's okay. Okay business for a backup. Maybe I would have said that. But the way that we rose up the money so quick, Leviosa rose it up before our striker. I'm just seeing the same old stuff from Arsenal, in my opinion, man. I'm just being honest, innit? Like, hopefully things change. That's all I can do is hope for. Hopefully I'm wrong. I ain't got no problem saying that. Can we tempt Newcastle with 29? I would love that, bro. I would love that. Give them 29 and then go and buy Whistle. I would love that. I still think it's going to be Odegaard up for scrutiny this season, along with Martinelli and Drossard. Yeah, bro, I agree with that as well. I totally agree with that. That's why I'm like, we need to get Eze, bro. We needed to get Cunha, things like that. Right, but everyone's ducking out though, man. DG2, you know, I said don't go anywhere, and people are going everywhere. Do you know what I mean? Big up E Ross, man, said, oh shit. Yeah, man, come on, man. Big up, my bro. Big up, man. Views, you remind me of my dad and the 70s with the white vest. What is a vest like out of fashion? You can't wear a vest anymore. But I am an uncle now, though, Vincenzo. I am not officially, but I'm in uncle ages now. So yeah, just call me Uncle Views, man. The rest of these guys do. You know what I mean? Just bloody rude out here. I'm only joking. Big up Junior, man, each and every time. Big up Alf. Nice to see you back here, man. Big up Views. Arsenal fan base back at it. It's embarrassing. I think tomorrow we'll probably review the I know Shane's done it, but we'll probably have a quick little look at that. You know, the embarrassment on the Mutant channel. Absolutely disgusting stuff. It's for me anyway. I mean, don't get me wrong, you can have a little bit of a fun, but I just feel like calm. Just take a touch. These guys are so extra. And that's what we're up against as well. I said it's part of the humiliation ritual. If you know about all of that stuff, then you know what I'm talking about. Big up Rowe. Maybe I'm slightly pessimistic, but as a Liverpool supporter, I do worry our midfield is too lightweight. Yet again, the directness in our play made up for that. But I do worry we need a 6. Okay, fair play. Fair play. I mean, Gravenberch, I thought was good for you guys last season, but I mean, you're a Liverpool fan, so you're gonna have your concerns. You're looking at your team, this, that, and that. But I think all of your players that you bought have been bangers. If you do need to go and get a number 6, you still probably got time to do that. You still do. And it's just going to be shock and awe, bruv. You still got Salah, you still got Gakpo, Van Dijk, Alisson. It's mad. I'm jealous, bro. I can't lie. Come and buy Norgard. Come and buy Moreno if you want. He's not a 6, he's an 8. Come and buy Norgard. I'm just saying, I'm jealous, bro. Like, I think you guys have been fucking up. Even Chelsea. I rate their signings. I rate their selling. João Felix in Saudi is crazy. Madness, innit? Liverpool doing a madness. That's what I'm trying to say. Diaz has been good, but 75 million euro, bro, I'd bite your hand off for that. If anyone coming like that for Martinelli, bro, I'm driving him to the airport myself. Do you know what I'm saying? He don't even know where he's going. He'll have a hood on his head. You're in Germany now. Big up, come on, man. Big up, man. He was only on 60 grand a week, to be fair. Who are we talking about? Diaz? Fair play. Liverpool definitely going for Isak and Rodrigo. Imagine if they get them both. I'm going to be upset. Not just because I'm jealous at Liverpool, but at my club. Why the fuck have we not pushed everything out to try and get this guy, bro? So it's unbelievable, man. And Dalman is a baller, bro, but we can't put so much pressure on a 15-year-old. Like, we always do this as Arsenal fans, innit? I'm just saying, but he is a baller. There's no denying it. You try not to jump out the pram, I get it, But even I was like, he's the shining light of the Newcastle game. And he was. That's not even me chatting shit. Even when he came on against Villa, he was doing, against AC Milan, he was doing bits. He's cold. He is cold, but people are asking for him to start. And I'm like, come on, man, he's 15. Like, let's not do this. Yeah, he is. Diaz is a success, not major success, but he played a bigger RS well a lot of the time, won trophies, made money on him. Certainly not a failure. I'm just saying, like, did you think you were going to get anywhere near that kind of money for him, though, RS? I mean, maybe you would have, but I mean, just for me, from the outside, I don't support Liverpool. I think that's blinding. I think that's very, very good business because I didn't think that he'd go for that. I'm not going to lie, but what do I know? Views got the bug. Yeah. You know, I already got that clip ready. I don't know if I'm even going to play it, though. Obviously, I played the B-Tech Jesus. He's saying it's a 6 out of a 10 window so far. Madness. Rashford is back up at Barcelona. That's peak, innit? Views. Don't forget Spurs fans threw bananas at Aubameyang at the Emirates 6 years ago, bro. I'm just saying. Listen, I've seen reports of Arsenal fans being racist as well. Like racism, like in the UK, racism is institutional. Like it's, you know what I mean? Like, oh, but it's Britain that stopped slavery. It's institutionally built into this country. The racism's just different. Yeah, it's just different. You're not gonna get turned away from a job because of the color of your skin, but you're just not gonna get opportunities like other people. Like that's how it is in this country. It's the underbelly stuff. Saka misses a penalty for England, then they all come out. A lot of these guys support Arsenal as well. Cheer for my man every day. Miss a penalty for England, and it's monkey chance, and yeah. And I'm half white and half black, and I can tell you firsthand. You know what I mean? I ain't saying black people are not racist either, because I had racism when I was in the Caribbean. Red man, all this. Because I'm mixed. Racism is racism, people. But big up, man. Big up DA. I just subscribed. Thank you ever so much, my guy, man. I wish I had the soundboard. I'll try and get that next month for the round of applause. Appreciate that, man. Anyone who's new, please subscribe. We got to 2010 yesterday. We woke up, we were at 2008. You know what I mean? We're on the road to 3K. Don't go anywhere. You know what I mean? Come and show man some love. United are finished. Yok made Amorim look like he could coach. Yeah, but at the same time, look at the pool, man. And Buemo, I'm not going to play. Arteta should have done everything. You are going to play, bro. We're going to find a way. There's plenty of games, plenty of minutes. Champions League, like, you know what I mean? The same for Cunha. These guys only wanted United because they knew that they're going to play. They're going to be first team players there. And that's enough pull, but it weren't enough for Gyökeres because he thinks a lot more of himself. Do you know what I mean? And he thinks he's the top striker in world football. He's on the table. And I love that, by the way. Does he self-identify as a striker? Maybe Havertz is a position fluid midfielder. But he don't identify as a striker. Arteta's tried to make him into one, innit? I think he's a number. He could probably play support striker at best. Like, do you know what I mean? Even in midfield, he's shit though, bro. Like, honestly, like, he literally does two things in the game. One thing in the game, and the rest of the time he'll be messing it up. Do you know what I mean? Like, honestly, I watched him enough as well. That's not enough of a player to be getting all the money that he's getting at our club and all the opportunity as well. Like, that's just my opinion, though. Obviously, it is what it is. Better off losing 2 mutants than let them drag you into the sewer, bud. Yeah, well, there's that as well. Big up, Gavin. We needed Hato. Simple as, been saying it for too long. I got nothing new to say. Big up, Diop, bro. And I totally agree on that one. Even Xavi Simmons. I totally agree on that one. Left back and a left centre back. Yeah, take him right now. Quality. You get me? Playing at Ajax. Take him right now. And we went and got Mosquera. Now, I don't know nothing about Mosquera. I'm not going to diss him. He might be good, but I know that he's not a fullback, though. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. We definitely should have got him now. I think we can definitely agree on that. I still remember Liverpool fans throwing bananas at John Barnes, yeah? At Anfield, and Rangers throwing bananas at Mark Waters at Ibrox. Bro, it's facts. It's facts. Unfortunately, like I said, I'm half black, I'm half white. Yellow gang. You know what I mean? But I've experienced it on both sides. And I've lived in Britain. I was born in this country. I've been here my whole life. Half Jack, half caste. You know what I mean? I've been called everything under the sun. These men that didn't want the new LB, you will get to feast on Hato at Chelsea and bro, I'm telling you, bro, we needed that. He could have come in and filled a couple of positions for us. And if you weren't going to get him, go and get Tariq Mitchell because he plays in the league. But no, you went and got Mosquera. All I can do is hope that he does well, guys. Even if you got Mosquera, because for centre-back cover, then go and get Tariq Mitchell as well. Or even Hato as well. Fuck it. Because we needed to have a mad window this summer. But of course, we're never allowed to spend money. Big up Zero. Who knows? Maybe with the continued links, Hato might move from Chelsea to Arsenal in a year or two. If he flops at Chelsea, then Arsenal will go and buy him then. But no, we're meant to go and buy him and see how he does in the league, not know that he's done shit in the league and then go and buy him. It's madness, isn't it? Big up Junior, though. Yeah, I would take Liao in a heartbeat. I remember fans throwing pie at Mick Quinn. He ate it. Big up Mick Quinn, bruv. You get me? If it's a steak and kidney pie, I might have done the same thing. If Hato's good, Arsenal won't buy him because Arsenal buy Chelsea. Shit. Facts, Vincenzo. Facts. Yep. Thought that Jesus news yesterday was a touch outrageous. Absolutely, bro. Like, and then Fabrizio just poo-pooed that today. Nah, mate, not true. You never know. Hato might turn shit in chat. Yeah, he might. And then but then I ain't gonna want him. Do you know? And then we're gonna be in the same position. And then if Arteta goes and gets any more players from Chelsea, that's going to be 8. Just in Arteta's time. Unbelievable. We are literally their B team, their sister club. That's who we are. If they get both Simmons and Hato, they're going to overtake us, by the way. Listen, I think that they might do that anyway. They're definitely going to be in and around it. They fell off a little bit last year. They have got a lot of youngsters in the squad, but they have got experience as well. And do you know what they do? They look at people that are doing things in world football and say, you know what? He's actually doing quite well. Let's buy him. What do Arsenal do? Oh, you know what? He's actually going for cheap. Let's buy him. And that's the difference. And then they try and give you all the excuses. England international, he's young. I'm not Diddy. I don't care how old these players are. Yeah? Things like that. English tax. We can have the best window by our own history doesn't mean other clubs aren't gonna be run better. It still ain't even the best window by our own history though, Dio. We've let 7 players go. If we get 6 in and we only let like 2 go, but I think we're weaker in midfield right now. I still think we need a left winger and a backup striker. We ain't got a proper left back because Calafiori's shit and Miles Lewis-Skelly's a midfielder. Do you know what I mean? Like, we still need quality. We still need more players that are going to come in and either bench the first team or be right on their heels to take them out of the squad. So just by getting numbers, that's not the metric I'm looking at, bro. I'm looking at quality. But big yourself out. I hear it, but that's the reason why I'm saying it's not. Apparently, Berta wants Jesus gone, but Arteta wants to keep him. Bro, no one's going to take him with his injury record. But if that's the case, I wouldn't be surprised, Vincenzo. I wouldn't be surprised because Arteta is a fucking terrorist. And anyone that he brings into this club, it's like their family. But when he came in, he wanted to kick everyone out, didn't he? We're going to get rid of the toxic. We're going to get rid of the bad wages. Now look at it. Our wages are probably worse now than what they were then. Teachers' pets, every last one of them. Liao played well versus Liverpool because it's his audition. Slot might want him now. There you go, bro. Didn't play well against us. You did have one of the chances that I see them have, but he ran the ball off the pitch like Martinelli. And then one day he does that, the next day he scores a banger. That's what I'm trying to say. But I'd rather have him than Madueke. I'm just being honest. All I can do is hope that Madueke does good. Milan, can't say the name as a player we should get. Okay. I've never watched him, bro, so I don't know. To be honest, fair play. Proper player, that one. I'll have to take your word on it. Even Latvian saying that. So there you go. Can we get to 40? That will be amazing. But what I will do now, though, guys, is try and get a couple of more comments in and then send you over to DJ B. We are going to be back at 5:30 as well with Kenny Ken. I might see if anyone else is free to jump on, but I might have to change the thumbnail. I don't know, but I've been, people haven't been getting back to me, so we will see. But if not, it will be me and Kenny Ken talking all things Arsenal and what to expect. Doubt, I can't even say his name, would hold bench. Maybe he's a good player then. I need to start watching other leagues again. See, like when I was young and in my 20s, I used to watch La Liga, Serie A, Bundesliga, MLS. I was watching any football I could. Nowadays, I only watch Arsenal, innit? Some La Liga, Champions League, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I don't, you know what I mean? So I need to get into a little bit more, maybe. Not going to come as backup. So maybe he's a good player then. Fair play. But should explain we can't spend $250 a week on the injury-prone backups. Facts. Martin Odegaard. You're going to struggle again this season. And then what? Because you're on $250,000. So if you're just playing them because of that, then that's at the detriment of Arsenal. We can't be competitive. We can't be competent because you've got teachers' pets that you want to look after. And that's the point, guys. That is the point. Views, would you have taken Callum Wilson on a free transfer? He's going to go into, yeah, more than Calvert-Lewin. Excuse me. I would have taken Jonathan David. I'll take Vlahovic now. Now that we've got Gyökeres, now we've got the main striker, then I will take whoever, just as long as they're competent to come in and be the backup guy, the substitution, because if he's suspended or tired or we need to rotate, then we're back to black Amy Winehouse settings with Moreno and Havertz and all that. Or he's going to try and play Trossard through the middle like he tried to do yesterday. When Martinelli came on, I thought he was going through the middle, but he weren't. Excuse me. When you talk every day, bruv, you kind of get mad. Like you kind of gets a bit mad, innit? Madueke, some bones on the ocean. I'm just saying, guys, when we're talking dopamine levels, leave the geezer alone. When you're talking dopamine levels, that doesn't raise it. Only not Zubimendi. Only Gyökeres done that for me this year, and he was our 6th buy. The only player that he should have been the first guy through the door. For me, it should have been like how Liverpool was moving with Frimpong. Like, nah, this guy, we ain't even finishing the season and this guy's coming in. For me. But what do I know? Big up Zubimendi. He's all right, but we're still, yeah, Norgard is the ocean floor. These guys are all right, but let's see. I'm just talking about the excitement levels. I think they're competent players, but it's not enough. They're not ceiling raisers. They might even just about be floor raisers, just about. You know what I mean? How did they get to 136? What we're talking about? Arteta is extremely hard of hearing. Yeah, fully deaf. Look at Sunderland. They're going for it. Xhaka, you know. We still didn't even replace Xhaka now at his big age. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up Dioberto is cooking, bro. He come in and nah, bruv. Not yet. He's not cooking, man. And I'm surprised to hear that from you, because normally you know what I mean. You kind of take a touch, but he's not cooking, bro. He's not. My dad would have sat up out of his grave and said, we need a gunman. That was our 6th signing. That's not good enough. They said goosebumps. There is no quality. There's no burgers. We've got one burger come through the door. How is he cooking? We've let 7 players walk out the door for nothing. He ain't cooking, bro. I'm just being honest. Big up Gary. Hope you're well today, bro. Make sure you guys go and subscribe to Gary. Don't waste a trip. But I bought Madueke. He's not exactly cooking. Nobody wanted him except for those guys. Someone woke up that day, walked into Arsenal and said, Madueke. And someone said, you're on to something there. He wouldn't, in any multiverse, he would never have been on my wish list, ever. I probably would have tried to have gone and get Neto more than I would have gone and get Madueke, bruv. If I'm going to go Chelsea, how about we try and stun them for Palmer or Caicedo or... No. It's always the dregs. I probably wouldn't even have gone to Chelsea at all this summer. I would have gone to Crystal Palace. I would have gone to West Ham. I would have gone to Newcastle, but I would have went to Newcastle last season before it was 100+ for Isak. Yeah. The Christian Arsenal Rory talks football sound like the same knobhead. Yeah, because you all got to talk like this and you all got to act like you're a little bit posh. And then you can go from YouTubers to fake journalists and let everyone know you want to be on the Christmas list and you don't mind facing the wall while your bum gets squeezed. Like, you know what I mean? As long as you're okay with that, you're going to get all of the followers, all of the people with smash between their ears. Please say it's going to be all right. Please say I'm a good person. Like, our fans are the worst, bro. The absolute worst. Validation monsters, bro. Only Gyökeres has been a great signing. That's what I'm trying to say. The only one that's got me excited is Gyökeres. I never said it's going to be mad. I never said to get excited. They said that. 6 signings through the door and only 1 burger. Only 1 burger. And 7 players have left. Everyone keeps forgetting that. And they're not 7 youngsters either, bro. No live views. I think this window is... Now, you lot are just trolling me, man. With Yok, if we get Eze, it's a... Nah, bro. I think you're trolling me, bro. If we get Eze as well, then we might be able to keep up with City and Liverpool, and we'll have to see how it goes. Winning the league? Nah. Maybe getting a cup, but we needed Eze, Gyökeres, and Rodrigo. But because of all of the business you done before, I still probably would have gave that like an 8 out of 10. 10 out of 10 and 11. Dio, you're getting mad, bro. I gotta be honest, you're getting mad. Maybe you're trolling today. I don't know. Delusional to fit. Bro, you're getting mad. And you know I've got respect for you, Dio. You know it's love, bro. But you're getting mad today, bro. Trash window, bro. Trash. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're cooking Rustler's burgers, microwave minutes. Ethan Wanyeri knows a lot about that. I said, "Are you okay, Nani? Are you okay? Nani, are you okay? Are you okay, Nani?" You know what I mean? Like, are you okay? Transfer history, yeah, but don't. None of that matters, bro. Just because we've got numbers, that don't matter when you let 7 players go. Do you not understand that, bro? Come on, bro. Come on, man. I'm not even trying to be disrespectful, but looking at the history, what? We got a whole load of rubbish come through the door just because we brought 6 players in. That doesn't matter when you let go of 7 because we're -1 from we was last season. Like, I'm not good at maths, but that I can get that at least, bro. Madueke and Norgard, the potato pills, bro. Potato makers, yeah? You squeeze their bum and smash comes out of their ears. Like, that's what it is, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Bro, it's madness. And people are really going with this. Even James, and big up James, I've got respect for that guy. We don't always agree on a lot of things, but even him from Football Locker and Banter. Oi, this window, have you ever seen anything like this views? I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? We're just bringing in a load of rubbish and letting our players go. Like, I have seen stuff like that. I don't know, man. Like I said, Chinese whispers with the eyes, innit? Because we all see different things, man. Let me not try and put anyone down. But like I said, bro, just for numbers alone, the numbers alone, that's not it. We let dead players go. Kieran Tierney, Jorginho. You're saying dead players go, bro. You can't. Norgard's faster than Jorginho, and that's about it. I can't say that he's definitely better than him. The same as Zubamendi. They got the potential to be better than him. None of them are better than Partey, unfortunately, but he had to go for that reason. Yeah? And you're saying we let shit players go, but that's because they're the shit players that we brought in. And most of those guys were on the bench and featured in the first team. Where were the youth out of that, bro? Tomiyasu was injured all the time. The goalkeeper, he was the backup goalkeeper on loan. Meg the Sterling featured. Yeah? Jorginho featured a lot. Kieran Tierney. He's Scotland's left back, bro. Number 1 left back. He was our number 1 left back. What do you mean shit? Do you know what I'm saying? And yeah, look, you just reminded me. Marquinhos has gone. Nuntavage. These guys I didn't rate. They're the sort of people that should have been going. But if you're going to let these people go, then we need good replacements. And we haven't got good replacements. We've got people that's literally looked at as backup. They're not looked at as competition. And what have I been saying? Competition, not cover. So I'm saying 7, and you've just reminded me that we're at 9 players, and you think this is the best window. Because I'm saying, yes, these players needed to go. I will give you that. But we also need to get better players in, quality in. That's what we do need. Not just to let everyone go and then still be short of numbers. Like that, I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Like I said, even if we only bought 4 players in, but we got Eze, Rodrigo, fucking, Gyökeres, and I don't know, whoever else you want, Kudus or something. Steaks, burgers. Then I'll be saying now we're cooking because all 4 of those players are now they improve the first team straight away. When you're just buying backups, how does that help us, bro? And it don't really help us because we're letting so many players go. We're gonna be short again. I'm not counting these for anything. Well, that's you then, bro. But that's not business, innit? Just because you don't want to count them. That's money that we could be making. I don't even know what we made. Did we make any money on Marquinhos? Have we made any money on Nuntavage? Fabi Vieira? These are the players that should go. I'm not saying that you're wrong in that. But if we're going to let 9 to 10 players go in one window, then we need to be bringing 9 to 10 players in. And at least half of those players need to be enough to fuck with the first team. I'm not asking for miracles. Man City's just done it. It's not miracles, it's competence. And you need to box smart. How about we don't waste 5 million on a goalkeeper and we just promote some of the youth? Huh? It's madness. It's absolute madness. I keep telling people how to box smart as well. Ola Aina, Tariq Mitchell, Jonathan Day. I've been telling you. Been telling you since last year. So I can't say that you're cooking, bro. I cannot. You just giving me 2 more players. That makes it even worse. That's 9 players. That's nearly a whole team of players that's left. And I ain't saying that they would have started or they're good quality, but you're talking about numbers here. How about those numbers? That's madness. Big up Gavin, our most exciting player in pre-season is a 15-year-old. That's what I'm trying to say. Not Zubamendi, not Norgard. Madueke ain't even there because he's allowed to have a holiday. Where was Elanga's holiday, by the way? I'm pretty sure he cut his short to get on the pre-season. And look what happened yesterday. He scored his first goal for the club. Madueke's at Wireless and that. Like, come on, man. We should have had at least someone we could have bring on the bench that we bought new that was going to light it up. But the only person that lit it up was someone from Halen. And guess what? Weren't that what happened last season with Lewis Skelly and Ethan Wanyeri? Weren't that what happened with Saka and Emil Smith Rowe? Saving this pussy hole because he never wants to go out and buy quality. He's literally the deafest and blindest guy ever. He's always buying trash. Gyökeres was a Berta thing. But even Berta was getting overruled for Sesko because, like I keep saying, if Leipzig weren't greedy, I guarantee we would have been looking at Sesko. I promise you. They say we're spending. They never said it was Timu. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, look, we're spending money. Yeah. These men are going Marks and Spencers, and we're out here in Iceland doing up deals 2 for 3 or 3 for. You understand what, bro? Like, you should go through our Arteta signings and do a hit or miss fun content on a quiet day. No, I definitely will do. We did do a keep, sell, bench sort of thing. We did do that a little while back. So yeah, maybe we can do another hit and miss because he's now added more players to it. Then we'll go through all the players that have left. Maybe we'll go through all of the bad business that this club continues to keep doing. That's easy. Just type 95% of it. Yeah, of the time. Facts, bro. Where are the holes at this point of the window? Left back, left wing. We still haven't got a 8 that's gonna command it. We ain't got no cover for that. We've got Moreno. I don't think that's quality. I still think we got a gap in goalkeeper. I'm not liking Raya and Kepa. He's done all right so far. Maybe he can be. But that's gaps, bro. And there shouldn't be. Plus, when you look all over the bench, there's not enough quality. That's a problem in itself. After half a decade, Dio, come on, man. We shouldn't be having this conversation by now. We really shouldn't, bro. Left wing and an 8 out of 10. If it's a good left winger, yeah, you try and put Madueke over there, bro, then it's problems. There is no hole, bro. You can't tell me there's no. I just told you there was a hole, bro. I just told you. Left back. Have we got any good right back cover? Because Ben White, nah, not for me. We ain't even got a proper left back, bro. We let Partey go, and Zubamendi's meant to replace him. We let Jorginho go. We still need we're weaker, bro. What do you mean there's no holes? Or what, Norgard was coming in to plug the hole? Just because you expect him to be better, it don't matter that like I said, feelings in fingers, feelings in toes. We're back here again, Dio. We was doing this over Sesko because you didn't have facts over that. It was just your feeling that he's going to do well. And again, we're back to feelings again, bro. I thought we was past this, my guy. Nothing but love, but I honestly thought we were past this by now. Anyone can cook, but can they sell product? Well, there's that. Oh, do you know what this reminds me of though, Dio? You know, like when they say, "Oh, is he better than Sterling?" And then people seem to think that should be the level. It's not hard to be better than Sterling. It's not hard to be better than Jorginho. It's not hard to be better than Martinelli. Wissa was, Semenyo was, Alanga was, Hudson-Odoi was. I can keep fucking going. Yeah? And they're all better players than what we just brought in. Just because they're better than this guy, don't mean that's the guy we should go and get. Huh? Come on, man. Jesus. Howe is better than Arteta. Should we go and get Howe? Is he the right guy to get Arsenal across the... Come on, bro. That one's got to me a little bit. I can't lie, bro. Wissa is better than all the guys I've just mentioned. Like, what are we doing? If we got Wissa, the 20 mil safe and buy Noni would be this year's payment for Eze. There you go. There's ways to do it. I don't want Madueke. He's here. And don't get me wrong, he might be better and he might do good. But right now, you can't hand on chest tell me that he is. In my opinion, that's your opinion, though. Let me not poo-poo your opinion, but I hate when I hear that, bro. Just because they're better than the dregs that we've got doesn't mean that that should be the level that we shop at. Do you know what I'm saying? Iceland is probably better than the pound store, but should we really be shopping in Iceland and acting like it's quality produce? No, bro. And that's my point. But anyway, guys, look, I'm gonna get out of here. Big up everyone, though. I really appreciate it. And I like the back and forward and I like being challenged. But come on, bro. Like I said, I thought we were past that. Obviously, it's all opinions. So what I say is not going to change how you feel. And I do hope that I'm proven wrong. But like I said, it's just based on facts. Man said Rab C views. No, that would be if it was a string vest. I'm old enough to know about Rab C. Yeah? I'd have to get a Madawake bandana and a string vest. And I went across the road for a bag of crisps. You get me? I'd have to get a good Scottish accent. I'm not very good at Scottish accent. But anyway, big up Hendo. Big up everyone. We're going to send you over to DJB, man. Make sure you get over to DJ Bizzle and show him all the love in the world. Before we get out of here, though, let me open up a next window very, very quickly and just see something. There's another Fabrizio. Like, he is milking content, guys. There's no two ways about that. I ain't trying to act like he's not. You get me? Let me just delete that, pause it. I'm not going to act like he's not, but he does get most of the stuff right. He does get it wrong, but he also gets most of the stuff right. Okay, engage with your audience. All right, so now I know how to do a poll. I just wanted to check that quickly, guys. Big up Shane. He gave me the information yesterday. But boom, let's get over to DJB. You're saying Dalman should start as well, bro. 15, like, I don't know. I feel like Arteta's going to turn him into a spork. But anyway, let's get over to DJB, because as soon as I say that we're going to do that, everyone starts piling out. You know what I mean? Like, we want to try and send 30 plus people over there, guys. Like, we've got 28 now. Like, what's going on? Horrible, horrible. But we will be back at 5:30, man. So Dio, come back and argue with me at 5:30. The rest of you come back, man. We're going to have the legend in the building. That is Kenny Ken. I'll see if I can get any more people on. If I can, great. If I can't, I'm more than excited to have Ken on, because, like I said, I feel like you don't always get a chance to talk. But we're going to send you over to the Arsenal huddle. Go and say views raid. I can't find DJB on social media, guys, as well. If any of you guys know his email address, or maybe I'm just going to have to go and put that in his chat, because, you know, I wanted to get DJB on with Kenny today. I want to do it under the lens with him as well, but I can't find him on social media. And obviously, I don't want to be a beg friend and say, oh, can you give me his number, to some of the people that I know, because I'm not like that. You know what I mean? But we are struggling. Like, he is what you call off the grid, you know, like that. If it weren't for YouTube, bro, you probably wouldn't see him on the internet. Big up DJB for that. But we're going to send you over there now. Like I said, big up Dio, man. We're just going back and forward, man. We don't agree, but we don't have to. You know what I mean? And you know that you are a well-respected member around here. Let's get over to DJB. Please say views raid, though, guys, innit? Yeah, I want to see it, because I'm going to go over there myself now. And we will catch you later on at 5:30, gang. Big up your shoes on.